Welcome to Stoneleigh 98, the world's largest kit car show.
Shows such as this tend to be family affairs rather than any shop window for the mainstream manufacturers, but I'll be showing you one or two of the new cars on display here.
And I'll be looking at some of the more established kits as well as some of the club displays.
The UK kit car industry has moved on a long way since the darker years of the 70s and 80s. Gone are the days when kit car designs were knocked up on the back of a fag packet and offered for sale the next day. The new industry is professionally run. It's dynamic and exciting. Indeed, as far as the British car industry is concerned, you're looking at it. The new GTM Libra is typical of the modern breed of kit car that we expect to see in the late 90s. With the help of professional design work, the company has come up with a car that really wouldn't look out of place on the stand of any mainstream motoring manufacturer. But the integrity of this design isn't just skin deep. Underneath the fiberglass bodywork is a composite monocoque chassis, which is torsionally stiffer than that of the Lotus Elise. Indeed, the Libra has other similarities with the Lotus Elise, not least the fact that it uses the Rover K series engine in all its various forms, including the 1800cc VVC version, 190 bhp. So what price such high-tech wizardry? $10,000 if you build it yourself, $14,000 if you get the company to do all the hard work.
The YKC have taken the Roadster a stage further to create a more curvaceous nose and sweeping front wings. This is the Romero. The interior is delightfully nostalgic, with none of the mod cons that you don't really need.
This is the absolutely amazing Gardner Douglas GT, an awesome V8 powered supercar that uses the chassis and running gear from the company's other model, the GD427.
The desire to do my own car has always been in my blood, but from the little boy I've always wanted to do something with motor cars. As an engineer, I had the ability to sort of put something together, and so I, as a lot of people, chose the kit car industry to get involved and actually try something for myself. The reason it's taken till now to get this car out is because it was very difficult to come out with something original and a new name all in one hit. So I chose to use the 427 chain and develop a car underneath that is a modern supercar. So for the number of years that we've done this and perfected the car and performance handling and the racing that we're doing and everything like that has all been for my personal dream to do a car of our own design. The car has been sort of in this kind of format in my mind, but never actually got to fruition until last year. We've had ideas on paper and done various things, and gradually the car has evolved with the various components that we've had available, you know, in terms of lighting and that, so that we can use modern features. And so from that, the car has evolved to its current modern appearance. The main desire with the car has always been to have something that was a classical sort of line. I've always loved the curves of the 60s. So to try and bring a car out that's got an impact with, you know, the aggression of a 90s car as we're getting supercars today, but just to try and bring these gorgeous rolling lines into it. So that was always there. And with Olivier Franceschi, the design stylist who I employed later last year, together we were able to sort of get this, you know, sort of dream into what it is now. So the car was styled and finished September time in terms of on the paper. Then Olivier made the wire frame from the drawings that he created, and from there we took it to an aluminium company, Coventry Prototype Panels, to actually do the skidding. So that was literally up until, you know, a few hours ago it was being worked on. So there's another year of development. There's a lot more work to do internally. You know, over the course of time, we'll possibly do a few little tweaks and changes. There's a few things on the car that aren't right at the moment, but they're good enough for showing, right? But the car will be sort of up and available for sale, you know, in the start of next year. And we are already contracted to do 1 or 2 hand-built aluminium cars for a few lucky customers. So that's really, you know, what we're the stage of the next developments, if you like. So where we take it from there is, you know, sort of to be seen yet.
One of the important things to consider when thinking about buying a kit is the social scene you're buying into. Now, Dave, you're chairman of the Marlin Owners Club. What exactly does the Marlin owner get?
The Marlin owner gets a pit stop, which is a bi-monthly magazine, which gives you information on things that have been happening. People write in reports on what they've done. It gives you a calendar of events that are coming up. In there are technical representatives that you can telephone and find out about your car if you have problems, or if you're thinking of buying a car, you can talk to them. We also come to shows like this one at Stoneleigh, which is a big weekend of kit cars. We do a trip to France in September, which is a 2-week holiday where we do probably 2,000 miles in France. We go on an event called the Bronte Run, which is an event in Yorkshire, which is a weekend event where we do about 200 miles with about 200 classic cars. So they get lots of things really when they join the Marlin Owners Club.
So there's a hell of a lot going on then.
Yes, they get a good social scene. Yes, they meet new friends. It's good.
This is John Harding. Now, John, is this the vehicle from Challenge Annika?
No, it's not. It's the original Adams Road Tracks, based on a Ford Cortina.
Okay, now, John, do you own a Road Trax?
Yeah, I have 3.
You have 3, right. And tell me, how long, say, would one take to build?
In real terms, they should take about 100 hours, but this one here, I've just completed in 4 weeks from start to finish.
You completed that in 4 weeks?
Yeah.
Cool. You got a wife?
Well, that's her car, which is coming up to next, which was my old one. So
which one's this? This blue one here?
Standard blue 2-litre Ford. It's my old one. Sad to see it go to her, but things
and she enjoys it as much as you do, obviously.
Yeah, she's the cars would go first if she didn't. So I'm glad she likes it.
And car number 3?
Is the hybrid at the back there, which is a Land Rover chassis with Range Rover running gear and a Road Trax body shell for serious off-road use.
Okay, we got number 4 in the pipeline?
Not at the moment. Marriage coming along.
And what exactly do you guys do on a weekend like this?
We come here, relax, enjoy ourselves, and we go off-roading. Care to come and join us?